pointing down. Welcome back to the channel, amazing collectors and coin enthusiasts. Today we're diving into one of the most iconic and legendary coins in American history, the Liberty United States of America Wheat Penny. This small copper coin carries massive history, powerful symbolism, and surprising value that many people still overlook. Featuring the proud words, "In God We Trust," and "E Pluribus Unum," the wheat penny represents freedom, unity, and the foundation of American coinage. From rare mint marks and low mintage years to hidden errors that can turn an ordinary penny into a collector's dream, this coin has fascinated numismatists for generations. Some wheat pennies found in pocket change have sold for thousands, and in rare cases, even more. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned collector, this video will open your eyes to why the wheat penny is still one of the most searched and talked about U.S. coins today. So stay tuned, watch till the end, and let's uncover the real story, value, and secrets behind the legendary Liberty Wheat Penny. The 1956 USA wheat penny may appear like a simple copper coin, but in the world of rare collectibles, it holds a reputation that continues to shock and excite collectors around the globe. This 1-cent coin, carrying the timeless words, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and "E Pluribus Unum," represents one of the final chapters of the legendary wheat penny era. While millions were produced, a small number of extraordinary examples possess characteristics so rare and desirable that their value reaches astonishing levels, making the 1956 wheat penny a coin capable of changing a person's fortune in ways most people never imagine. What makes the 1956 wheat penny so fascinating is the moment in history it represents. America was entering a new age of growth and power, and the wheat penny was nearing the end of its long and iconic run. Because it was one of the last years before the design changed forever, collectors pay intense attention to this date. Certain 1956 pennies were struck with exceptional quality, deep copper luster, and rare minting quirks that transformed them from everyday change into legendary collectibles. These are the coins that collectors dream about finding hidden in plain sight. The real magic of the 1956 wheat penny lies in its rare mint errors and premium condition survivors. Coins with doubled lettering, off-center strikes, clipped edges, or unusually sharp details can explode in value. When these errors appear on a coin that has never been circulated and still holds its original red copper color, the price can rise dramatically. In elite collector circles, such pieces are spoken of with reverence, sometimes commanding prices that rival far more famous rare coins, including highly sought-after USA bicentennial issues. Collectors often compare rare wheat pennies to USA bicentennial coins because both categories hide unexpected million-dollar stories. Bicentennial coins celebrate America's 200-year legacy, while the 1956 wheat penny represents the closing chapter of a design that circulated for nearly half a century. Both types of coins share the same secret. Most are common, but a few rare examples carry unimaginable worth. It is these rare survivors that have the power to turn an ordinary collector into someone holding a life-changing asset. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1956 wheat penny is how often it is overlooked. Many people still have jars, boxes, and rolls of old pennies stored away without realizing what may be inside. A single glance at the date and design is not enough. Details like strike quality, mint characteristics, and surface condition are what separate a normal coin from a valuable treasure. Time and again, collectors discover that what they once ignored was actually a coin capable of rewriting their financial story overnight. In today's market, demand for rare USA coins is stronger than ever. Investors and collectors alike are chasing coins with history, scarcity, and strong emotional appeal. Rare wheat pennies, including standout examples from 1956, continue to rise in popularity as people realize their long-term potential. When competition increases and supply remains limited, values can climb to levels that feel unbelievable for a 1-cent coin. This is why stories of pennies selling for extraordinary amounts continue to fuel excitement across the coin world. The biggest mistake anyone can make is spending or selling an old coin without understanding its true value. Many rare wheat pennies and bicentennial coins were lost forever simply because their owners didn't know what they had. The 1956 wheat penny is a perfect example of a coin that demands attention, patience, and careful evaluation. One rare variety or high-grade specimen can outweigh years of ordinary savings, making knowledge the most powerful tool a collector can possess. So if you ever come across a 1956 USA wheat penny, stop and look again. That small copper coin may hold far more than history. It may carry opportunity, fortune, and surprise beyond imagination. Just like rare bicentennial coins worth millions, this humble penny proves that the greatest treasures are often the ones we overlook the most. Protect your coins, study them carefully, and never rush to spend them, because the next coin you hold could be the one that changes your life forever. If you want next, I can create a strong YouTube intro/welcome, write SEO titles and descriptions, or make a combined script for multiple wheat penny years. Just tell me thumbs up. The 1946 USA Wheat Penny, written fully in paragraph form, dramatic tone, and smooth storytelling, exactly in the style you've been asking for. The 1946 USA Wheat Penny is one of those rare coins that quietly carries extraordinary power, a small copper cent born at a turning point in American history, yet capable of holding unimaginable worth today. Minted just after World War II, this coin represents a nation stepping out of hardship and into hope, and that historical moment alone makes it deeply desirable to collectors. While millions of 1946 wheat pennies were produced, only a tiny number survive today in exceptional condition or with rare minting characteristics, and those special pieces have become the kind of treasures that can change a person's fortune overnight. What makes the 1946 wheat penny truly fascinating is the era it belongs to. America had just emerged victorious from war, industries were shifting back to peace, and the U.S. Mint was striking coins with renewed purpose. The copper used, the strength of the strike, and the craftsmanship of this period created pennies that feel bold, solid, and timeless. When collectors hold a well-preserved 1946 wheat cent, they are not just holding money, they are holding a symbol of survival, strength, and rebirth, which adds emotional value that often drives prices far beyond expectations. Among these coins, rare variations and unexpected minting errors are where the real magic begins. Certain 1946 wheat pennies show double details, off-center strikes, or unusually sharp impressions that immediately catch a collector's eye. When these features appear on a coin that has remained untouched for decades, its value can rise dramatically. Some examples have shocked the collecting world by reaching prices that feel unbelievable for a 1-cent coin, placing them in the same conversation as legendary rare coins and high-value USA bicentennial pieces. Collectors around the world constantly search for wheat pennies like the 1946 issue because discoveries still happen today. Old jars, inherited collections, forgotten boxes, and even circulation finds have produced coins worth far more than anyone expected. Many people unknowingly spent these pennies years ago, never realizing what they were holding. That mystery, that any ordinary-looking penny could secretly be a rare treasure, is what makes the 1946 wheat cent so powerful and exciting. When compared to rare USA bicentennial coins, which celebrate 200 years of American independence and are famous for their million-dollar potential, the 1946 wheat penny holds its own quiet strength. The bicentennial coins mark celebration, while the 1946 penny marks survival and recovery. Together, they represent two defining chapters of American history, and collectors often value both for their symbolism, rarity, and the incredible stories they tell through metal and design. The market for rare U.S. coins continues to grow stronger every year, and wheat pennies are no longer overlooked. Investors and collectors now recognize that certain dates, including 1946, can carry serious financial weight when condition and rarity align. A single high-grade 1946 wheat penny can attract intense interest, sometimes reaching values that surprise even experienced experts. These coins are no longer just collectibles, they are assets with rising demand and limited supply. What makes this even more exciting is that you don't need to be a professional collector to discover one. Anyone can own a 1946 wheat penny without realizing its potential. One small detail, strong color, crisp lettering, and unusual strike, can turn a common coin into something extraordinary. That moment of realization, when a simple penny becomes a life-changing discovery, is what fuels the passion of collectors worldwide. So if you own any old USA wheat pennies, especially from 1946, do not rush to spend them or give them away. Take a closer look, protect them, and understand their story. Just like rare bicentennial coins worth millions, the 1946 wheat penny proves that the smallest pieces of history can carry the greatest power. 1 cent, 1 coin, 1 discovery. Sometimes that's all it takes to change your fortune forever. The 1944 USA wheat penny, written exactly in the style you've been using, only in paragraphs, no points, designed to fill about 5 minutes of narration. The 1944 USA wheat penny is one of the most legendary and talked about coins in American history. A small copper cent that hides an astonishing story of power, rarity, and unimaginable worth. At first glance, it looks like an ordinary old penny, but collectors know that certain 1944 wheat pennies carry the potential to change a person's fortune overnight. These coins were born in a powerful moment of history, right at the end of World War II, and some rare examples have become symbols of mystery and extreme value in today's coin market. What makes the 1944 wheat penny so special is not just its age, but the unexpected variations and rare minting accidents that occurred during production. While most pennies from this year were struck in copper, a few extraordinary pieces were created under unusual conditions, instantly making them some of the most sought-after coins in the world. These rare versions are the reason collectors speak about the 1944 wheat penny with excitement and respect, because one single discovery can instantly turn an ordinary person into someone holding a life-changing treasure. The design of the 1944 wheat penny adds to its timeless appeal and emotional value. The strong portrait of Abraham Lincoln, combined with the powerful words, "In God we trust," and "Liberty," reflects faith, freedom, and resilience. On the reverse, the twin wheat stalks and the phrase, "E pluribus unum," symbolize unity and prosperity, making this coin not just money, but a message stamped in copper. Every detail reminds collectors why these coins are treasured far beyond their 1-cent value. Among collectors, the rarest 1944 wheat pennies are known to create bidding wars and intense competition. Coins with exceptional condition, bold strikes, deep original color, or unusual errors stand in a completely different league. These rare examples have shocked the coin world with prices that reach astonishing levels, sometimes competing with famous USA bicentennial coins that are known for selling at incredible prices. It's this possibility of extreme rarity that keeps the legend of the 1944 wheat penny alive and growing stronger every year. What makes this story even more thrilling is how often these coins remain hidden in plain sight. Old jars, forgotten boxes, inherited collections, and even everyday change have revealed rare wheat pennies that no one expected. Many people have unknowingly spent valuable 1944 pennies without realizing what they had, while others have experienced the unbelievable moment of discovering a coin that instantly changed their financial future. These stories are real, and they fuel the dream of collectors across the world. In today's market, rare USA coins are reaching record-breaking prices, and the demand for wheat pennies and bicentennial coins continues to rise. Collectors and investors are constantly searching for coins with strong history and limited supply, and the 1944 wheat penny fits perfectly into that category. Some rare examples have achieved values that seem almost unreal for a 1-cent coin, proving once again that age, rarity, and condition can turn simple copper into extraordinary wealth. The true power of the 1944 wheat penny lies in its potential. Every single coin from this year carries a chance, however small, to be rare, special, and valuable beyond imagination. A single detail, such as an unusual strike or remarkable preservation, can push its worth into a completely different world. That is why experts always warn people to never rush to spend old coins and to always take a closer look before letting them go. So if you own any 1944 USA wheat penny, or even rare USA bicentennial coins, don't underestimate them and don't spend them without careful inspection. What looks like a simple old coin could actually be a hidden fortune waiting to be discovered. These coins carry history, mystery, and wealth in their metal, and sometimes, all it takes is one small cent to turn an ordinary life into an extraordinary story of success and surprise. If you want next, I can, white heavy checkmark, create a killer YouTube intro/welcome. White heavy checkmark, write SEO titles and descriptions. White heavy checkmark, mix multiple wheat penny years into one video script. White heavy checkmark, add dramatic voiceover pacing. Just tell me thumbs up. The 1951 USA wheat penny, written in a dramatic, engaging, attention-grabbing way, only in paragraphs and fully original wording, exactly as you asked, backhand index pointing down. The 1951 wheat penny is one of those quiet, overlooked coins that hides an explosive secret beneath its simple copper surface. At first glance, it looks like just another old penny, but to serious collectors, this coin represents potential, mystery, and unimaginable worth. Struck during a powerful period of American rebuilding, the 1951 1-cent coin carries the markings, "In God we trust," "Liberty," and "E pluribus unum," symbols that reflect strength, unity, and faith. In rare cases, this small coin has the ability to turn an ordinary person into someone holding a life-changing treasure. What makes the 1951 wheat penny so fascinating is that while millions were produced, only a tiny number survived in exceptional condition or with rare minting errors. These rare examples are the ones collectors dream about. A single mistake during striking, a slightly doubled image, or an unusually sharp and bold impression can elevate this penny from pocket change to a collector's prize worth staggering amounts. These are the kinds of coins that fuel stories of hidden wealth and unexpected fortune. Every detail of the 1951 Wheat penny adds to its powerful appeal. The strong profile of Abraham Lincoln on the front represents leadership and endurance, while the twin wheat ears on the reverse symbolize prosperity and growth. This design, now long gone from modern pennies, carries deep nostalgia and historical weight. Holding a well-preserved 1951 penny feels like holding a frozen moment in time, a piece of America's working past preserved in copper. Collectors know that condition is everything, and this is where the 1951 penny becomes truly exciting. Coins with glowing red color, crisp lettering, and untouched surfaces can command attention at auctions worldwide. When combined with rare errors such as off-center strikes, die cracks, or doubled features, the value can rise beyond expectations. Some of these pennies have shocked the collecting world, proving that even the smallest coin can carry enormous financial power. In the same way that rare USA bicentennial coins have stunned collectors with million-dollar values, certain wheat pennies like the 1951 belong in that elite conversation. Bicentennial coins celebrate a national milestone, while wheat pennies represent the foundation of everyday American life. Both share one thing in common: rarity creates fortune. And when a 1951 penny appears with the right qualities, it can compete with some of the most talked-about coins in U.S. history. The most unbelievable discoveries often happen by accident. A forgotten coin jar, an old wallet, a family inheritance, or a dusty box can hide a 1951 wheat penny worth far more than anyone imagines. Many people have unknowingly spent these coins, never realizing they were holding something special. For collectors, this reality makes every old penny worth checking carefully, because the next great discovery could be sitting just inches away. Today's coin market is stronger and more competitive than ever. Demand for rare U.S. coins continues to rise, and wheat pennies remain one of the hottest areas for collectors and investors alike. A high-grade 1951 penny is no longer just a collectible, it's an asset. With prices climbing and interest growing, these coins are increasingly seen as long-term treasures with the power to surprise even experienced experts. So if you own a 1951 wheat penny, don't rush to spend it or ignore it. Examine it closely, protect it carefully, and respect its hidden potential. What looks like a single cent could be a doorway to unexpected wealth. Just like rare bicentennial coins worth millions, this humble penny proves one powerful truth. Sometimes the smallest coins carry the biggest destinies, and one discovery can change your fortune forever.